Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Puti Tiara Dewi. I am a grad of the Master of Geography Education Department at Universitas Negeri Padang. Here I will present one of my final semester exam, this inferential statistic, and my lecturer Prof. Dr. Dedi Harmon SPD MP and Dr. Ahyuni STMSI. Okay, let's go to the topic. First, scope and depth or academic aspect. At level 8, inferential statistics is viewed as a tool for generating new knowledge or novelty and solving complex multivariate problems. And number one, advanced model and techniques. Analysis is not limited to simple tests or ANOVA but encompass first, advanced regression modeling, multiple regression, logistic regression, nonlinear regression, and panel data regression. And second, multivariate analysis, structural equation modeling or SEM, confirmatory factor analysis or CVA, and partial least squares to test complex causal relationship among latent variables. And the last, time series analysis, ARIMA, GARCH, and VAR or vector autoregression for forecasting and time-based strategy decision making. And the next assumption, testing and robustness. At this level, a deep understanding of assumption is crucial. The analysis includes number one, rigorous testing for normality, homogeneity, and multicollinearity. And number two, the application of non-parametric statistic as alternative solution when parametric assumptions are violated. Next, application and strategy competence or practical aspect. Level X competence focus on the ability to design and lead research project whose findings are used for strategy policy. And number one, methodology, design, and sampling. Level X individual must be capable of design valid and reliable experimental or non-experimental research. This includes determining complex sampling techniques to ensure accurate population representation. And number two, software implementation. Competency extend beyond merely using statistical software or SPSS views to mastering statistical programming language R or Python to manipulate large dataset or big data and build custom model not available in standard software. And the next, attitude and responsibility or professional aspect. Inferential competency at level 8 is constantly linked to ethic and professional responsibility. Number one, data quality and ethics. First, ensuring the integrity and validity of the data used. And second, bearing full responsibility for the interpretation and generalization of inferential result and communicating them honestly, avoiding p-hacking or statistical manipulation for basic goals. And the next, strategy decision making. Inferential results are utilized to first develop innovative predictive model, generating model that can predict market behavior, system failure risks, or social trends with high accuracy, and policy recommendation, being able to translate complex statistical results into clear, measurable, and impactful policy recommendation to organization or society. And the next, integration with innovation corridors or research and development. At level 8, inferential statistics serve as the core foundation for research and development or R&D. Number one, validation of new hypotheses. This is empirically testing novel hypotheses to generate new theories or knowledge. And the last, benchmarking and continuous improvement using inference to compare the performance of a system against international standard and recommending evidence-based intervention. The next example, inferential statistic. This example demonstrates an inferential analysis using panel data regression to examine the complex relationship between financial metric and corporate performance over time, common in economic, finance, or strategy management research. Case study is impact of digital investment on firm productivity. Objective to infer the causal effect of digital investment or X1 and R&D intensity or X2 on firm productivity across a sample of 100 technology firms over a period of 5 years. Model choice, fixed effect panel data model. This model is chosen over the sample pool because it control for universe time is invariant heterogeneity within each frame. This is a requirement for advanced causal inference. Number one, model formulation or hypothesis testing. The research aimed to test the following structural relationship, where I for prime index and AET for error trend, and inference focus or KKNI level X. The primary inferential goal is to determine if the coefficient B1 and B2 are statistical significant and positive after accounting for all unobserved firm specific factor. And number two, analytical products or K inferential step. First, diagnose test. Before running the FE model, the Hausman test must be performed. Hausman test hypothesis. Random effect model is consistent and efficient, and fixed effect model is consistent. And number two, inferential decision. If the test results show a significant p-value, p005, H0 is rejected, and the fixed effect model is chosen. This is critical for driving valid causal inference by controlling the trend and estimating coefficient. Using statistical software, the model is estimate the product, the coefficient estimates, and their responsive standard error. Hypothetical result. This is variable and confidence and standard error and the last p-value. In variable for digital investment or X1, R&D intensity for X2, and M farm size for Z. And next, inferential calculation. The the interpretation must be detailed and specific to the model structural. First, significance. Since the p-value for both digital investment and R&D intensity are highly significant, the null hypothesis is strongly rejected for both. And digital investment for holding R&D intensity and frame size constant. Uh, 1% increase in digital investment is equivalent to cost a 0.15% increase in firm productivity, ceteris paribus. The next control for unobserved factor, because the FA model was Gaussian, this coefficient is a more robust causal inference as it had netted out the influence of time invariant unobserved firm characteristic. The next strategic implication, this robust inferential finding provides strong evidence-based support for a strategic policy. Top management should aggressively is scarce capital expenditure on digital asset, as this investment in demonstrate to be a statistically significant and direct driver of long-term productivity, even when accounting for intrinsic difference between firms. The next classification by analytical goal. Number one, classification by analytical goal. Parameter estimation. This is the process of estimating population parameter based on sample statistic, endpoint estimate, and interval estimate. Point estimate for determining a single value from the sample to estimate the population parameter, and interval estimate for determining a range of value where the population parameter is likely to fall with a specific probability. And the next, hypothesis testing. This is a formal procedure to make decision about the validity of a claim or hypothesis regarding the population. In It involves comparing the sample statistic to the expected parameter to decide whether the null hypothesis or should be rejected. This is parameter statistic used when data meets specific assumption primarily. One, data is measured on an interval or ratio scale or quantitative, and number two, data is assumed to be normally distributed, and the last, population variance are assumed to be homogeneous for group comparisons. This is parametric inferential techniques for test, ANOVA, ANCOVA, Pearson correlation, and linear regression. And the next, non-parametric statistic used when parametric assumptions are violated or when data is measured on a nominal or ordinal scale. Non-parametric tests are often called distribution-free tests. This is non-parametric inferential techniques for chi-square test, Mann-Whitty, Kruskal, Wilson, Signet, Rank, and the last Berman. And the next, advanced and multivariate type. For highly complex data analysis involving multivariable and advanced modeling, or common in graduate level research. Number one, multivariate analysis. Techniques involving more than two variables and analyzing simultaneous relationship, such as structural equation modeling or SEM and factor analysis, and panel data regression used for data collection from the same units over multi-time period. And the last, time series analysis used by forecasting future values based on historical trends. The next concept of inferential statistic. Inferential statistics is a branch of statistics that focus on drawing conclusion or making prediction about a population based on data collected from a sample. Unlike descriptive statistics, which is only summary data, inferential statistics use probability theory to generalize findings, test hypotheses, and estimate population parameter and definition by express. Number one, Triola. Triola say inferential statistics are the method used to estimate a property of a population on the basis of a sample. This means it is used to predict characteristics of a population using sample data. And the next, Yeri Sutopo and Ahmad Slamet say inferential statistics includes all methods related to data analysis for forecasting or drawing conclusion about the entire population so sample data can be generated. And the next example of inferential statistic in education, case study, research want to determine whether a project-based learning method is more effective than a lecture-based method in improving student mathematics exam score in grade 11. Step 4 inferential statistic analysis. Number one, population and sample. In population, all grade 11 student in the school and sample. The next hypothesis, there is no difference in the average exam score between the two teaching method. And the last alternative hypothesis, there is a difference in the average exam score between the two teaching methods. And the next type of statistical test, since we are comparing two means, use an independent sample test and sample data, project-based group, and lecture-based group. And analysis calculate the t-value and p-value. If p-value 005 reject, the project-based method is more effective. And the last conclusion, suppose the test result shall be p-value 001, there is a significant difference, meaning the project-based method is better. Interpretation, inferential statistic is used to draw calculation about a population based on sample data. In this example, we are not just describing the average score, but whether the difference is statistically significant. And the next inferential statistic data analysis or independent sample test. The independent sample test is one the most fundamental and commonly used analysis in inferential statistics. It is employed to determine if there is a statistically significant difference between the means of two distinct population groups based on data collected from sample. Number one, understanding the test. The t-test is parametric statistical test used to compare the means of two groups. It works by measure the difference between the group means relative to the variance or error present within the data. An analytical objective to test whether the average of two independent groups are significantly different from each other, and data requirement. The data must be quantitative and generally assumed to be normally distribution. And hypothesis formulation, inferential statistics always involve testing to mine hypothesis. The next null hypothesis, there is no statistically significant difference between the means of the two populations. And alternative hypothesis, there is a statistically significant difference between the means of the two population, or the mean of group 1 is not equal to the mean of group 2. This is K-inferential statistic techniques. This is inferential techniques for t-test, ANOVA, correlation and regression, chi-square or X2, and SEM or panel data regression. And this is objective of analysis. And the last, this is example application. Next, see thesis of inferential statistics. Number one, core purpose and contrast with descriptive statistic. The core purpose of inferential statistic is generalization. Number one, contrast. Unlike descriptive statistic, which is merely summaries and present sample data without drawing conclusion beyond that data, inferential statistic utilize probability theory to achieve sample findings to the entire population. And the next K function, according to Triola, its function is to estimate a property of a population using sample data. Sutopo and Slamet emphasize that inferential method encompass all data analysis related to forecasting or drawing conclusion about the entire population so that sample data can be generalized. Number two, methodological pillar. Differential statistics use probability theory as the foundation to measure the level of uncertainty or risk. When generalization are made, the main machines of inference include number one, parameter estimation, the process of approximating the value of a population parameter through number one, point estimate, and number two, confidence interval. And the next, hypothesis testing, a formal produce to determine whether a claim about a population is supported by evidence from the sample data using the p-value to measure evidence against the null hypothesis. And conclusion, inferential statistics enables research to make statistically valid calculation, transforming information from a sample into knowledge that is broadly applicable at the population level. This is conclusion. Competence in inferential statistics at KKNE level 8 requires individual not just to calculate, but to master the philosophy behind statistical modeling, overcome real-world data complexity and utility. Inferential result as a robust basic for innovation and strategic decision making at a managerial or senior specialist level. Okay, that's all I can say. If there are any mistakes, I apologize. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.